Whenever you play the guitar to somebody, obviously you want to make them feel something, right? That's kind of the goal. You want to impress them a little bit, maybe, or of course you want to share the music, but you do want to be able to sound good. And the 3 chords I just played, even if a beginner puts their mind to it, they can do these 3 chords because there's only one shape in the fretting hand, okay? So, how are we going to do it? Well, the shape we're going to learn is this. We're going to start with our first finger on fret 6 of the G string. That's the note C sharp if you're interested. And then the second finger is going to join it on fret 7 of the D string. And that's the note A, okay? And what we've got there is a major third interval in terms of the theory behind it. But you haven't got to worry too much about that for now. Now, crucial ingredient here, okay? You want to make sure that your fingers are arched, because what we're going to be doing is strumming all of the strings except the low E. So the tendency is for people to kind of collapse their hand, and the fingers will sit on the strings that you actually want to get sound from. So you get these clicky sounds. And the way you solve that is by getting onto the very tips of the fingers and actually bringing the hand forward. See how I'm bringing this fretting hand forwards like this, all right? So you want to make sure you're bringing that fretting hand forward, and you should be able to fit your finger in through there. See my finger coming through that gap there, all right? So when you've got that, you want to strum 5 strings from the A string downwards. You want to check those notes as well, just to make sure they're all ringing out. And that gives you an A major add 9, okay? Now for the next chord, all you're going to do is you're going to take that shape and you're going to move it down 2 frets. 1, 2. And this is a G major 6 with an A in the bass, okay? And again, picking hand doesn't change. We're still strumming the exact same 5 strings. And then what we do is we take it down another 2 frets. 1, 2. And this gives us an F major 7, sharp 11 with an A in the bass, okay? Don't worry about the names of these chords. What you should be worrying about at this point is just making sure, especially if you're just kind of starting out, that your technique is correct and that you're enjoying the instrument and that you're using this as a vehicle to, like I say, make yourself feel something, make yourself feel good, but other people who listen to you play as well, they'll hopefully comment on the how cool it sounds, because these are very different sounding chords to kind of your traditional G's, D's and C's, all right? And that's it, that's the 3 chords. So once you've got those 3 chords, you kind of got to decide, well, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to pick single notes like I've just been doing? Or are you going to kind of do some basic down strums? 2 strums on each chord, you know? Maybe if you're a little more adept with your strumming, you could actually put a bit of a strumming pattern on top of that. Okay, so there's quite a few different things you can do, and depending on where you are with your guitar playing, you can just adapt it however you want. Maybe you want to run with this idea and write a song with it. I don't know, it's up to you. Just make sure that when you're strumming, you're not catching the low E string, because that's gonna create a little bit of muddiness that you really don't want. And once you've got that shape and you're used to moving it around, you can then kind of expand it and add a little bit more weirdness to it. So the way you'll expand it is you'll take your 3rd finger, which is obviously still free, and you'll place it, first of all, on fret 7 of the high E string. So then you get this. And again, that's still an A major add 9, okay? And then you'll take that shape with the 3 fingers and move it down 2 frets. And now this is like a G add 9 with an A in the bass now, okay? and you go down another 2 frets, 1, 2. And this is like an F major add 9 with a sharp 4 and an A in the bass. There might be an easier name than that, but I haven't worked it out yet. But again, don't worry about the complex names, just worry about the sound of it and enjoying it. Sounds really, really cool. So once you've got both of those ideas, the one with the third finger and without, you can kind of, you know, you can take the third finger on and off, for instance. You might do this. Okay, it's got this very kind of I don't know, just this I can't think of the word right now, but it's just got a really nice nature to the sound, like an unresolved sound. I think that's the word I'm looking for, like an unresolved sound. It sounds like it's constantly wanting to go somewhere because of that extra note on the top, on the high E string there. So that there is just some ideas that you can use starting with only one shape, and then you can just develop it and add the third finger if you want to. If you did gain any value from this video, you might want to check out the video that is on your screen now.